Barrow tells in her own words how her life was spared by a strange miracle of guidance in a time of crisis.
I was 15 or 16 years old at the time. We had just moved to Compton, California, and my mother and I got on the commuter train to go to Long Beach. We hadn't been on the train very long when I just really had an overpowering feeling. I just had the sudden feeling that I had to get off the train.
What's the matter? I just want to get off the train.
In spite of her mother's protests, the compulsion that Eunice felt to leave the train was so strong that she began making her way toward the exit, even though there was no sign of a scheduled stop and the train was still moving. There seemed to be nothing Eunice's mother could say that would persuade her to stay on the train. At last, she gave in, expecting the fact that the train was still going to convince her daughter she couldn't get off. But strangely, by the time Eunice had reached the platform, the train had come to a complete stop. The area in which Eunice and her mother found themselves was some kind of industrial area. Eunice didn't have the foggiest idea why she was there, or why she'd gotten off the train for that matter. Still, she felt compelled to go on, and that feeling was now coupled with a sense of urgency. This was not an area Eunice would have chosen to be alone in, but the fact of the matter was, she simply didn't seem to have a choice. Her mother followed after her, trying to get her to stop, but Eunice was oblivious now to everything but the powerful urge to hurry. Desperately, she looked about and finally spotted an old service station that looked like it might be open for business. Immediately, she made her way toward it.
Excuse me.
Well now, you'd be looking for a hospital. Keep going down this street, about 2 blocks. It's on the right, you can't miss it. You better hurry now.
A hospital?
Yes, what is it? What in the world are you doing?
I don't know. This man just told me
There wasn't time to question this strange turn of events. The urgency she had begun to feel earlier was now even greater. She hurried on down the street. Eunice still couldn't imagine why she'd been told to go to the hospital, but at this point, she was determined to find out.
Doctor! Somebody help me! Take it to the yard.
It wasn't very much later that I was in surgery and had the appendix removed. My doctor afterward told me that I was very fortunate that I came in when I did, that I'd gotten there just in time, that the appendix was red hot and just about to rupture. If I hadn't listened to my inner voice, I probably would have had to undergo a lot of suffering and possibly death. I do feel that something made me get off the train, and it could have been my unconscious mind or intuition, and whatever it was, giving it a name doesn't really explain it.
To this day, Eunice Barrow doesn't know what made her get off that train. But she does know that if she hadn't gotten off, and if she hadn't been close to that hospital, she surely would have died with a ruptured appendix. Was it intuition or a miracle? Perhaps they're one and the same.